holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Headed in reverse so far. Time shifting to drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
18.
Shotgun now, first round. His first throw is an interception. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
Okay, ready?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cup 19. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Ready up.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, King. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. There's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Ready?
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
16-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
60. Ready? Go.
From the red zone now. Throw left side, complete. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Ready?
2nd down now. They need 7.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Dropping back to throw. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On the set.
Texans going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down. They're in dime.
Here we go. Shot.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making mistakes so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. Viking 18.
First carry here for the former Temple Owl. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Mixon on the toss. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Stride to throw on 1st down. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. No finding his back. Mixon. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Texans closing in, and they get to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
18 Cardinals, 19. Come 19, 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19.
He's going to throw it. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Texans are in the nickel, 3rd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Travity Lions. Go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing a 4th down. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
One of the tight ends motions right.
18. What's up?
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has a man downfield, it's Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have 1st and 10. To the air now on 1st and 10. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
Kid, I don't know why every once once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's his running back. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
On the set.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18, Bronco 80.
He's going to throw this one. Hits him on the out route. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. Ready, right?
Sticking to the air here. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And this one only manages the arm before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
65 Warriors, 17. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. This gets the 1st and more. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Get it.
Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
19, Tiger, 19.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd down, and the Texans loading up that secondary. They're in the dime. They'll air it out on 3rd. He got it! Interception! Picked out by Jalen Petrie.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it's intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. On the ground again with Mixon. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. So you've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Quite the turnaround his last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there. You even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Has them running in combat. And boy, they made a challenge for that first down. They got very close. Picked up 14. Now it's 3rd and short. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Shotgun now, first round. Forced out to his right. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Speed left, speed left. Look the hot, look the hot.
First down, Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
All right. Hey, uno more. 11. Hey, south. Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion.
18. What's up? Hey.
Here's a toss right side to Mixon. Get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Stroud. Has it down close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in 1st and goal. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Right, Tony. Oh, right. Hey.
They send a man in motion.
Look the hot.
On play action, here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Tony.
Here's Stroud. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to get in it to Nico Collins. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Mixon. And they stop him with just a 1-yard gain. That's going to make it 4th and short.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run. And now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Ready, set.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Drive play straight ahead. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19. Seven Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Pass play now. Short pass brought in. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They gain 11 on that play, and it's going to be 1st down Denver.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hey, go.
I'll throw it. Finds his back complete. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go.
They'll give it to him inside. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
19 type, not Hawk 70, Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Pass play coming here. Finds him on the slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Okay, break.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Ready?
They work against the blitz. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Now that's a bummer right there, Kay. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep fourth down and play. Taking that big a loss, well, really rules out that kind of decision.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And the deficit stays at 7.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Okonkwo brings it in. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
From the gun, Stroud. Into the hands of Dell. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. 19 taxi.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Stroud throwing here on first. Firing one deep for the end zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Running back sent in motion.
Why, Tony?
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. It can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Flag. Cowboy 80. Cut.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And once complete, takes Brian outright. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
First and 10 from the 32. Trying to throw this from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. Gain of 26 yards there. And it's going to be first down, Denver. We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Ready! Ready!
He's going to throw it again. Able to get it to Edwards. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Low left side, caught by Bryant. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Brings up third and 1.
I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chip. I be on my little mouse drip.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw on third and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and it's incomplete.
Hold the set.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Desperation time here. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 60, Panthers 4 70.
Throwing it again here. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Okay, ready?
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Go! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now trail by just a point in the fourth. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Oh, hey. 18. Hey, one more. 19 tackles.
Strad to throw on first down. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Second and 3 now.
Tony. Why Tony? Hey, south.
We motion the tight end over. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second and 3 now.
Oh, hey. 18. What's that? Let the high. 11.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
18.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the red zone on first. That one connects. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. Stroud. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Texans take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Cougar 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Airing it out to start this drive. Drops it down, Harvey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Go.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos down by 7. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Set.
Harvey once more. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's go now. Ready?
Back to throw. They connect down the sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 28. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Get up. Third. 60 Eagles. 60.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now, well, now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Here we go. Go.
Here he is to throw. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Same quarterback run here. So the Texans come away with a road win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Denver.